Hello, everybody. It's Anna from Astralladytarot. I am still sick of seeing my face in the editing room for so many hours on end for Tarot Vlogmas, so I decided to film something pretty like my tarot table, my sacred space, my altar. This is the solstice end result, or what's it called? Like, after the solstice, this is the mess that's still here. I was using the Thoth for a spread that I will share with you. Yeah, this is what it looks like at the moment. Okay, so this is still Tarot Vlogmas, so let's start by answering this question, right? It's December 24th, it's Christmas in France, you could say. And the question for today is, what is the best memory of this holiday season? Well, one of the best memories that I have for Christmas in France is when we were kids, having the larger family present. I think we used to have a table for the Christmas dinner of around 20 people sometimes, and now this year we know that there will be 8 people present, and we consider that big this year. I'm still very grateful, obviously, to see everybody. It's always been about family for me, right? Christmas and the entire holiday season. I can't help but miss the people who are no longer with us, but that also means that this time of year is a time in which I think about them. So that's nice. I mean, I actually knew my great grandmother for quite a long time. I think I was a teenager when she passed away. I think of my aunt, a great uncle. So my best memory of the holiday season is definitely tied to seeing everybody, right? That also included just the kids, because when I was a kid, there were more kids than there are now. So I used to obviously hang out with my brother and with my cousins. We used to hang out together as kids, and we used to play, obviously argue a little bit, but mostly, though, I think the best memory is the moment when we left the adults do their own thing and we went off do our own thing in other areas of the house, of that cozy house I talked to you about in a previous video. Let's just stare into this candle for a bit. We were playing in the attic and there were some toys there, and yeah, I think that was just a very nice moment of the Christmas dinner, of the overall Christmas celebration. So there. Now, let's talk about this spread, because I got this spread from Lennon Smith, and I used my Thoth. Okay, so it's not actually a solstice spread, although I did do it on the solstice. It's actually a full moon spread. Now, one position is, what didn't work for you this year? And I got the Princess of Swords. So I interpreted this together with the Devil, because this spread position is what did work for you this year. So very interesting that I got a major here and such a specific energy, right? So together I interpreted these as, it didn't help me to fight so much until I was kind of sick of it, to fight against the elements, right? Sometimes stuff gets in your way. That doesn't mean you should give it the power to spoil everything, right? Because what did work for me is the devil. It's the devil in a positive light would be, well, obviously some distractions, right? Seeing friends and doing some mischief as we always do, but just have fun and all of that. The sins, which obviously are life. But also, the devil is such a creative card. I often say that reading the devil in a positive sense, if we stop identifying ourselves with those helpless people or creatures that the devil has power over, and we start seeing ourselves as the devil, how powerful and creative is that? Because this is not a destructive power. It can be a creative power. So, well, I'm not going in depth about these cards, but I love that message. And then the third spread position is what is going to be my 2022 focus, the Four of Wands, completion. And I like that because it's, obviously in the Thoth we get this wheel, a round shape, and so it does mean getting things back on track, you could say. But also it's this creative stability. And journaling about these three cards, I got to a kind of conclusion. Let motivation be the base of everything that you do. So there you go. That might be a focus, a motto, something that we can all benefit from, this message. And then I also pulled a card from Crow's Magic Tarot because sometimes, as I said in a live, I believe, I use this deck to commune with an entity outside of myself, and I got the charismatic Queen of Wands. So I'm terribly sorry for all the people who don't like spiders, but look at how cool she is. This is about, what is that, spinning your own web or making your own web? I'm not sure. And just use your talents, right? Use your strength. Know what they are and put them to practice, because I know I want those tasty flies in my web. So make sure I get them. It's almost like this card is telling me I know exactly what I'm doing, right? I know exactly what I'm doing. So use your talents. Use that master that lives inside of you, the Queen of Wands. So that was it for today. The tarot tag of December 24th and a spread. And I will put the link to the spread in the description so that you can see who came up with it, because we found it on Instagram. So yes, thank you, Lennon, for sharing that with me, because sometimes we need a little bit of inspiration in a sense of using new spreads, and just 3-card spreads sometimes really do the trick. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow.